In the previous ground floor loan or LRO video that I had made, I talked about a place that was in a decaying neighborhood. This time, I found an offering for a building that has an AVR that might be too much. We'll be looking at the first LRO from Atlanta, Georgia. The rate is 15%, but the LRO is only for 9 months. This is high and very attractive to an investor. In a financial overview, it has the AVR, which is about $1 million, and the cost of the project is estimated to be $903,000. Under grade factors, there is a borrower experience factor. What does it mean? I have no clue. It could be the experience the borrower has with real estate or with ground floor or with whatever. I'm going to assume it has to do with the purpose of the loan. For this loan, to me, the purpose is for the borrower to obtain a property, actually already done, repair the property, hence the importance of the AVR, and get money from the real estate by selling or refinancing. This borrower has a 2 out of 5, which is 40%, which means, I don't know, but it looks quite low. This gives us a location on the map, purchase price, and other numbers. This is how the house look, but from the previous video about ground floor, we know this could be inaccurate. This tells us the borrower already get the money in March and the standard ground floor verbiage. The borrower's information seems like the borrower already get one loan funded, but no completed projects. The focus or purpose of the loan is a fix and flip, meaning this borrower intends to sell the property. It is not for a cash out refi. Focusing on a financial overview, this home is expected to have the value of $1 million. Project cost is expected to be about $900K, which there is about $171K margin. The borrower and lenders can hope there is not extra costs along the way. Ground floor has already loaned $750K. This LRO is just to cover ground floor, and the purchase price is $700K. This borrower seems as if she'll put in $200K for renovations. We can see where the house will be located. When comparing a place, we are to look between major roads, natural separations like water parks, and artificial separations like railroad highways. From this image, I assume the boundaries are at the north, 10th Street, at the south, Ponce de Leon Avenue, at the west, Piedmont Avenue, at the east, Charles Allen Drive. Obviously, I'm not going to look at every single house in a boundary. I'm not going to look at what recently sold in the last 6 months. I'm just going by Zillow's estimate, in which I think will be better than whatever I could do for myself. Alright, this is 335 4th Street, Atlanta, Georgia. The image looks the same as it did on ground floor. The characteristics of the building is 3 beds, 1 bath, 1,800 square foot. We see it sold for $720,000. The sold date is the same as it was on ground floor. It has a estimate of $682,000. So what is a estimate? So is Zillow's best estimate of the home's market value, and it's not an appraisal, but it should be used as a starting point, which is exactly what I'm using it as. So it depends on the home facts, which it would be updated. It would change this estimate. This estimate incorporates multiple data models, which would include the neighborhood detail, home facts, and listing price. And it's the same as the estimated market value, which I'm assuming is the estimate. What is this number? This is this estimate. Okay. And what is a Zestimate? So this page will give you the accuracy of it. So within the Atlanta, Georgia metropolitan area, there's a 2% error rate, and that's for within 20% of the sales price. So they have a 98% accuracy rate. We're gonna scroll down and look within their range. The range is between 648,000 and 716,000, which is still way under how much the person paid for. Last change was negative 1.8%. So let's look at the estimate history. We see it maxed out in 2021 May, and it only maxed out at 745,000. I still think this is just gonna be bad. Okay. So now what I want to do is just view some of the homes that goes for estimated around 1 million. That's their selling price, or how much they possibly actually did sold for. Okay, this is where the home is located, looking at 1.0 million. Let's start over here. This is 1.08 million. The characteristics of this place is 3 beds, 2 bath, 1 bath more, 3,100 square foot, which is over 1,000 more square footage. This too looks like a single floor brick. The 1.07 million, which is a 3 beds, 2.5 baths, so even more baths, 2,500 square foot, a little bit less than the other one. However, this looks quite nice. It's a two-story with a attic. Yeah. Does this look like brick? Yep, it looks like brick as well. So I don't know how this person thinks is gonna sell it for over 1 million, but oh well. Let's just look at a few more. Right under it is a 1.06 million. This is 5 baths, 5 beds, unknown amount of baths, 3,300 square foot. This as well is 2 level, and it does look like brick. And this one is on the street with the building that's on for loan, up for loan. Looks like a 1 bed, 1 bath, 4,000 square foot. That must be a condo or something. Yeah, this is no good picture. Yeah, and this talks about rent, so yeah, this possibly was a condo. Which I think that condo was asking for way too much. Alright, so right next door to him, or at least to her, would be a 796,000, which is a 3 beds, 2 bath, and roughly the same square footage. Brick, single level, single floor. Yeah, I don't see a reason why this person should expect 1 million. I don't see why anyone that would apply for the loan. I don't see why anyone that would participate in this loan, fund this loan or LRO, should expect for this place to sell for 1 million. The only way this property could sell for around 1 million is if she adds another floor. Maybe the house already looks good and she'll just add more square footage to the property for the roughly 170K. Unfortunately, we don't know what she'll be doing, and she may not even have the experience to even know how to add more square footage. When I had originally seen this LRO, it was for 9 months and the LRO was closing soon. There were a few days left and slightly over 200,000 left for funding. Now it's 8 months in duration and 28 days left to fund at 165,000. I don't see a way to know the original or the initial LRO. So, this could have been around for a while. Also, it seems there are savvy investors out there knowing this LRO is not good. Now, I remember a while back seeing this Reddit thread, and the only reply was someone with a statement consisting of, "I am not convinced that an online investor can do a better risk assessment than the professionals at Groundfloor. Always do the research you know or you are comfortable with. There's always more to learn. However, that does not stop you from ever doing your own research regardless what you are investing in. It's your money on the line. Protect it to the best of your ability."